Hello there, my name is Simone and I am so glad you are joining me today. I would like to share a flip through of my two self-care journals that I started in the beginning of 2022. I have used a 2021 setup of the same thing. So if you're interested in what that looked like, there will be a video in the description box below. But yeah, this is my making diary and this is my gratitude journal. The reason why I call them self-care journals is because last year I felt very unsatisfied, unhappy with my life. I felt like there was something missing and I wasn't doing enough for me. And I just wasn't enjoying what I had. And then I realized that through writing down what creative thing or what thing that I enjoyed that day that filled my cup, I realized that I wasn't not doing anything. I was actually doing a lot more than at the end of the day I thought I had done. And so that helped me change my perspective on my creative life. I was doing a lot of things that I enjoyed doing every day without them screaming at me, hey, you are filling your cup right now. And by reflecting at the end of the day and seeing that there were so many things, so many little things throughout the day that I did, I was able to change my perspective. I think that's best explained. And then this is just a gratitude journal. I started that in July of last year because I think the reason why I started is because I often went to bed and thought, ugh, this day sucked. And by just thinking about one thing that was good about that specific day, again, I was able to change my perspective and feel differently about the day that had just passed, that had such a negative vibe. And I mean, the day, maybe it was really bad, but I was able to see that even though it was super sucky and I didn't like it and it was bad, there was one thing that went well. And it definitely helped me change my perspective. This is definitely not a replacement for therapy, but where I was at that specific moment in my life, it was enough to be more content with what I already have. I hope that makes sense. So instead of talking about all of those positive things or healthy things, why I'm doing this, let's just talk about what I'm using. So this is a Nolty Efficiency. I found those last year. My friend Amy sent me hers that she had received from the stationery selection box, and I just loved the size. I love the paper, and I used it for my making diary. And then I decided I just needed to keep on using one, and because it worked so well, I just kept the same setup for 2022. This is housed in a Le Cow pocket cover. It has this clasp here. I think the leather out here is chocolate, and then this one might be old boots. Do not quote me on that. I don't remember. The notebook fits on here on the last elastic. It is a bit too big to fit into the pocket here. And I just stuck this sticker mule here. I was thinking about using this as some kind of scrap journal. I fell off on day 3, so that did not work out. but I have been using this as a making diary since the January 1st. I was trying to keep this really simple, the decoration. And I think in the beginning of March, I felt quite bored with this and this journal, and I wasn't really sure why. I was not very drawn to using them, and I thought that maybe I would abandon those altogether, because if I don't enjoy them, what is the point of using them? Maybe I could make a different journal work for my making diary and gratitude journal, but maybe not those anymore. But before I went all the way and said, okay, this is not working, let's just abandon this, I started, while I was working in those, I started thinking about what exactly is it that why am I feeling so bored? So let me just flip through, and then it's self-explanatory. This was a decoration that was on a Happy Mail that someone sent to me, and so I just stuck it in here. This was a card someone sent me. This is a collage that I made from some Happy Mail bits and pieces that my friend Amy sent me. I usually tip in these tapes from my Extravagant Hope kits. I'm not particularly happy about the way this turned out. Then I used some rub-ons to put those in here. This is another Happy Mail thing that my friend Amy sent me. This is just a random strip of washi tape. This is a washi sticker. I put some washi tape down here. This is also just some random washi tape. Another one of the Extravagant Hope things. Another washi, just one more washi. Maybe you can guess yourself what might be the issue. I think I tried to keep it too simple. And when I created this little collage in here, did not take a lot of time, but it just challenged me the right amount to make the creating experience enjoyable, as well as every night I open this and I think, oh my gosh, I like this so much and I want to come here and write what I did. So maybe I kept it a little too simple. We will see. I will update you. I just published a Q1 update where I talked about this, and I think in my Q2 update, I will update you how this is working. If there is another flip through, then you will know that it's working. If there is not, then I guess it's not. Trying to be more open to changes and not stick to something because I think I have to finish it because it's a yearly calendar. This is my gratitude journal, and this is a cover from Yayi at Eberhard Studio. I purchased that maybe 3 years ago. I have housed all of my weeks in this cover. It's the only weeks cover that I own, so you know that I like it. I never felt the need or the urge to change covers ever. I use this Tiger Hobonichi Weeks in here. I decorated the front cover like this. In December, I am not using the monthly pages. I decided this is not what I'm using this book for, and I'm not going to concern myself with empty pages that I have no use for. In December, I used this to document the Diamine Inkvent. I really enjoyed this, using it like that. I could see myself using a Weeks as an ink swatch book. I really like how this looks. Maybe I would make the splotches a little bit bigger. The paper is thin, so this will bleed through, but maybe you could use I don't know. I really like how this looks. So that would be definitely something that I could see myself using a weeks for. But I don't have that many ink swatches or inks to fill one of those in a year. And then on the 1st of January, I started using this as a gratitude journal. I am writing in these into these horizontal days. I'm writing one sentence. I'm choosing or thinking of one thing that I am grateful for. They are not super, what are they? Yeah, let me read them. I'm grateful to be able to have to be able to sleep in and have some filming time. I'm grateful we are living so close to Santa Cruz. I'm grateful for Kate's trust to open her store as a shift. I'm grateful for achieving all of my goals for today. Love checking all the boxes. I'm grateful for sunshine and walking outside. It's not some huge thing. It's just small little things that I'm thinking at the end of the day that made that day extra special or that made me smile. This is a collage that I created with random bits and pieces. This is a card that I received from a friend. Again, just like this, very simple. And again, I think that's the reason why I wasn't really drawn to this. Here I experimented with making a collage. I have this sticker in almost every journal that I have. I love, love, love how this turned out. I enjoyed making this, and I noticed that every time I enjoy making this collage and I love how it turns out, I write neater and I enjoy using it that week. So maybe I need to have some more artistic expectations of myself, but just the right amount so that it's not becoming stressful. I'm trying to use these stickers because I purchased them because I like them, but I have not done that. I don't really like how this turned out though. But, turn the page, try a different thing. This is printed, a printable from Emily Correa. Her art is amazing. If you don't follow her on YouTube yet, you should. My friend Mara sent this to me, and then I just looked for a quote about gratitude. This is just some random pieces stuck in here. And the thing is, I really love putting these things in here because maybe otherwise I wouldn't have used them. So I really need to find the balance of using this to use something because I wouldn't know how to use it otherwise. And also creating these collages that challenge myself, that I feel good about, that make me want to come here and fill this in. So yeah, I kept up with this quite well here. As I said, not very enjoyable. And so I decided that if I am skipping days and I'm not coming here, I'm not going in there and filling in 3-4 days when I don't even remember what I did or what I was grateful for those days. I'm just gonna leave the space and call it quits, turn the page to a new week. Same thing here. So here you can see how I struggled. And yeah, I was seriously considering letting it go. And then I created this collage and everything changed. So I definitely am giving myself permission of not filling this in. I'm also giving myself permission to continue as long as I enjoy it. Now that I know that the creative challenge is a big part of why I like coming in here, maybe I can keep that going. I don't know. This definitely did not turn out the way I had hoped. But next week I can try again and create something pretty. Did I already say goodbye? I don't know. No, I didn't. Let me know what you use. at the beginning of the year, I thought it was a really great idea to just continue what was already working really well. But I think part of what makes journaling so exciting for me is also trying something new. And it's always hard to find the balance between being excited about the journal and being excited about doing something that you enjoy and think that you want to journal about, but also not losing the steam because it's too comfortable, because it's too repetitive, because you did this last year and it's not exciting anymore. So maybe I realized by working in these journals that yes, maybe it's good to say goodbye to something when it works really well and take what you love into a different journal size, different paper, different format, maybe not all of those all at once, but so that there's something new and exciting about keeping on the journaling, but maybe not the exact same book, if that makes sense. I do have an idea, and depending on how this is going and how I'm working on those, and I might switch at the half-year mark. That's something else that I have been thinking about. I really enjoy using journals, but I seem to be really restless at the 6-month mark, the half-year mark. Maybe the expectation of using a journal for a year is just not sustainable, and I need to reframe my thinking and just journal in 6-month increments, and purchasing journals where you have the ability to stop after the first 6 months and then go into a different one, and then again after the 6 months go into another one. Who knows? Let me know what you think about my 6-month journaling theory. Are you documenting your gratitude, and how do you do that? Do you just write it into your regular journal? I would love to know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. You are the reason why I make those videos, and I love talking to you in the comments. See you soon. Bye.